or another.
One Way or Another, One Direction, and before that, DJ Fresh, and you're now listening to Dan and Phil.
BBC Radio 1.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you very much to Jamila and the official chart show team. If you missed it, the UK's #1 single is Ellie Goulding with Burn. Congrats. That is actually her first ever UK #1 single, which is crazy because she's like a mega pop star. But hey, good for you. But now the Dan and Phil show begins. 2 hours of chaos where we hand over control of Radio 1 to you guys. The music, the conversation, and even mine and Phil's bodies are now in your hands in a non-gropey way. Phil, what do I mean by that?
Well, the show is all about you guys listening and watching right now. You can tweet us at BBCR1, and those tweets will be delivered via the means of our psychic owl who's sat in the corner over there. You can text us on 81199. You can leave us a request on the Radio 1 Facebook page where there's a picture of us saying, request a song now. So if you comment under that, then you might get your song played later. But also, very special tonight, we're looking for a video request. So if you have FaceTime or Skype and you're in a really weird location.
Yeah, like if you're up to anything strange, like you're on the top of a mountain or it's your little sister's birthday party.
Yeah, then you text us with video request and then where you are and what you want the song to be to 81199, and then we might be Skyping you or FaceTiming you later and you'll have your face actually on our show. And if you're feeling a bit traditional, you can also call us on 03700 100 100.
But remember, the thing about this show is that from right now until the end, the whole thing is happening live on camera from the Radio 1 website. Not only will you be able to see us, we're not exactly just sitting down, we're standing, and you get to see the Dan vs. Phil challenge, and most importantly, the homemade music videos that you guys have created and sent into the show, which is by far the best thing about it.
You also get to see Dan's face, which is currently covered in face paint. Do you want to explain why?
Yeah, okay, so me and Phil do this thing in the last half an hour of the chart show. It's just called the Album Chart Challenge, where we try to present the album chart while the other person distracts them. And this week, I was trying to read the album chart while Phil painted my face.
I was trying to turn him into a zombie dog, but I got a bit carried away.
It doesn't look like a dog. It looks like someone's been punching vegetables, and now it's stuck on my face.
So go to the Radio 1 website if you want to see that. But now, Jack wanted us to play Disclosure, so he created his own toddler fashion show.
It's amazing.
Yeah, make sure you go to the Radio 1 website to see this toddler, as it has way more swag than me or anyone else.
Disclosure, F for you, with a toddler fashion show for the people watching on the website. It could only be the Dan and Phil show.
BBC Radio 1.
So, Phil, a lot of people have been tweeting me asking why you're standing on the other side of the room and why you sounded a bit like a goose during the first link. Would you like to explain?
I have a cold. Well, I'm actually recovering from a cold, so I feel all right now, but I just didn't want to infect everyone in the studio.
So we've shunned you. You've been quarantined to the other side of the room.
I need a little bubble to surround me so everything's okay.
How has your week been?
It's been all right. I quite like having a cold because you can watch DVDs.
It's quite fun sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Gives you an excuse not to do anything.
You said that people have been annoying you.
Yeah, people have been giving me some really weird ideas for cures for this cold. Like, one person told me if I look at a light, it means I'm not going to sneeze anymore. So there's a massive bright light shining at me now, so if I'm going to sneeze, I'll stare at that.
You won't projectile onto my face?
No.
Good to know.
Another one was if you're about to sneeze, lick the roof of your mouth. Like, tickle it. And the sneeze will go away.
Are these all lies? That's the question.
I think they might be lies. But I was just thinking, loads of people might have a cold right now. So why don't we try and cure it collectively over the internet using a hashtag?
Okay, good. Cure everything with social media websites.
Of course you can.
Cool. Okay.
It's the future. So we're going to go with hashtag common cold cure. And I want you to let me know what you reckon in the year 3000 is going to be the common cold cure.
I like the idea of that. In the year 3000, it's just something really obvious will turn out to be the cure for the common cold.
Or you can tweet us with ideas to fix mine as well. As I'm on the way out, but it'd be good if I was cured a little bit quicker.
Don't say you're on the way out. That sounds like you're going to die at any moment.
I mean, I'm on the way to health. So you could let me know what you want me to do. I could spin around while the song is playing, eat a chili. I don't know. Let me know and we'll try it as well.
Okay, and we'll be reading those out throughout the show. But now we've had a request from Lauren Trischler, is how I think that surname's pronounced, who wants to hear Raw by Katy Perry, which is the arch nemesis of Lady Gaga's new song. If you heard applause earlier on in the chart show, then listen to this. This is Katy Perry's new tune, and let us know which one you prefer. Here is Raw.
Roar by Katy Perry.
It's time for the listeners to get involved. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So before Katy Perry roared at us, we were talking about common cold cures. That's a bit of a tongue twister, that.
It is.
Common cold cures. Because I was slightly sick earlier. I'm feeling a bit better now, but I thought we could work out in the year 3000, what will be the obvious solution to the common cold? They're going to work it out one day.
Will it just be eating loads of chocolate spread, for example? I like to think that would end up being the cure. But then I guess everyone would die of obesity.
Maybe.
But anyway, yeah.
What about riding 7 roller coasters?
Oh, but Phil, the owl is hooting. That means we have tweets.
The owl is hooting. Go press its eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, our owl receives the tweets psychically, and then you have to press its eyes and it prints them out, like a owl regurgitating a mouse into its young's mouth. It's currently printing slowly as Dan's dancing next to it.
My favourite thing about the owl is how awkwardly long it takes to eject the tweets out of its mouth. It's just delightfully awkward.
Had a bit of a silent hoot today. It was hooting, just very quietly. Maybe I gave him my cold as well.
This is another good opportunity to explain that if you're not watching on the website, you probably should be. So get out your internet devices and go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1.
Yeah.
If you want to see this owl. Okay.
Go look at the owl. Oh, the printing has finished. We're ready with some tweets. Is it still printing, Dan?
It's done.
He's a bit of a slow regurgitator, our owl. I think we're going to try and name him next week at Reading Festival, which is quite exciting.
Okay, that's how long the owl takes to regurgitate
what
4 tweets.
What have they said on Twitter about hashtag common cold cure?
Well, we've got one here from Fantastically, who says chocolate and films and tea and blankets and dogs, which is basically what people do now.
That's not working though, is it? Because that's what I was doing and I'm still sick, so...
Did you have a dog?
I didn't have a dog.
Maybe that's the key to this. If you didn't have the dog, then it just wouldn't work.
The dog is the key ingredient.
I like to think that's it. Okay. Dat Fringe, though, says, I think dolphin tears are going to be the cure to everything.
How do you make a dolphin cry?
Those are the ethical problems of tomorrow's generation, Phil. Okay, we have one here from Dave Listen Up, who says, yell pineapple before someone sneezes and they don't sneeze. It really works.
Okay, well, I'm feeling one.
Pineapple!
No. That just startle anyone.
That's not going to be it, okay? And we have one here from Megalomaniac, who says, spin around 3 times and lick your own nose. Do you want to try that one?
I want to try that.
Is this groundbreaking scientific research?
I just tangled myself in my headphone cables.
You're very special.
I feel dizzy.
But is your cold cured?
Feel slightly energized.
But is your cold cured?
Maybe. Let's work on this. Keep them coming in. Hashtag common cold cure. But now we're going to go to Sophie Norman, who wanted to hear Paramore on Radio 1, so she made a video in her bedroom lip singing to it. Here it is now.
Paramore, Still Into You, made by Sophie Norman. But now it is time to talk about this week's Fan Wars. So, I'm guessing everybody in the entire world must obviously know what Fan Wars is now. It's the best thing about our show.
It is. It's so good.
It's where we pick two artists and we find super fans to represent each of those artists and we make them fight head-to-head in a battle for their artist's honour live on the radio. Last week we played, what was it, Tongue Twisters?
Tongue Twister Challenge. They had to do the best tongue twisters they could, and they were the hardest ones in the world as well.
Sounds very intense. If you missed it, here is what happened previously on Fan Wars.
Previously on Fan Wars, Radian went head-to-head with Disclosure in the brawl of the century.
Our first tongue twister is red lorry, yellow lorry. You've got to say it 3 times. Phoebe, go.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
There we go.
Good attempt.
Okay, good attempt.
Courtney, go. Yes.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
Wow.
Okay.
That was strong. Okay, we're going to stay with you, Courtney, for the next one. 3 times. Unique New York.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
Oh my god.
And Phoebe.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
The winner is Madian. Courtney.
And that is what happened last time. But this week is very intense. We are having a Reading and Leeds special. It is going to be Biffy Clyro versus Eminem. It's a headliner battle. Boom, to get everyone excited. And Phil, what will their gladiators be playing?
They'll be playing a game that I made yesterday.
How could you've made like 80 Fan Wars games.
I know. I should be at a board game manufacturer or something.
Okay, what are we
in
doing?
a white coat. We are doing a category bid-off.
What is that?
That is where I give the person a category and then they have to say how many things they could name out of that category.
Okay.
So let's test it now, Dan.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. How many animals do you think you could name that could swim?
5.
5? Do it.
Okay, otters, penguins, animals though, bears, dogs. They're animals that can swim.
Oh, I suppose.
And the not aquatic based.
You were too long.
For example, then I
So-
suck and I would lose.
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
Eminem would be disappointed in you, Dan.
I understand. Good thing I'm not representing Eminem.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing that, which is going to be very fun, I think. Can I come back over on that side of the desk, please?
No, Phil, you've got an illness. I don't want you to infect me. That's why you're over there.
I
You're
feel so
quarantined.
alone. I feel really alone. Please.
Okay,
Maybe-
but I can't breathe if you come over here.
Well,
That's
just hold your breath.
do you want me to hold my breath?
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay.
Okay, I'm coming round.
Yeah.
This feels better. Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm with my friend Florence as well.
Hi, Florence, as well.
Hey.
Have you been having a sleepover?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have.
watching Lord of the Rings.
Is it
Yeah.
the first time you've seen Lord of the Rings?
And no, I've watched it like a
It's my
million
first time
times.
though, and I'm excited to watch it.
I'm a fan.
You're a fan. Oh, that's good. Did you like Gollum?
Yeah, he's great.
I wish I could watch Lord of the Rings again for the first time. Dan is still holding his breath, so we're going to have to go to the song, I think. What song would you like to hear on the radio?
Can I have You Need Me, I Don't Need You by Ed Sheeran? But
Yes.
do you mind if I dedicate
Go for it.
can I dedicate it to at Flabstick, at Helen Jesse, at Theoret Zach, and Tanya?
Yes, you can. There we go. Ed Sheeran, You Need Me, I Don't Need You.
And now it is time for Eminem versus Biffy Clyro in a category
Bid
off. Fan wars.
There's some wars you fight, and some wars you walk away from. This is the fighting kind.
In a world devastated by tweets, only two sides remain. Champions chosen to represent each fan base will fight for glory and the right to be heard. This is Fan Wars.
Gladiator 1, what is your name?
Corey,
What's your age?
16.
And who are you a fan of?
Biffy Clyro.
And why are you the biggest fan of Biffy Clyro?
Because I was willing to skip my cousin's wedding in Ireland and my parents wouldn't let me.
Wow.
Pretty good evidence. Okay.
The weddings aren't that fun, really, are they?
That's important.
It's important. It's
Okay.
important that you go to them.
It's
You
important,
passed the
yeah.
test.
Gladiator 2, what is your name?
Max,
What is your age?
23.
Who are you the biggest fan of?
Eminem.
And how can you prove that you're the biggest fan?
I dyed my hair once at a fancy dress party.
Wow.
You did the Eminem bleaching like Jonah Hill did in 21 Jump Street.
Have you
It's a
still
good look.
Have you still got it now?
No, it went the next day.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a real
I bet you
shame.
were really cool for that one night, though.
Okay,
Yeah, it felt brilliant.
guys, I want you to do a battle cry at each other in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. They're intense.
I would be absolutely terrified if I was facing either of those people.
They vibrated my internal organs.
Okay, so do you guys know the rules?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're
Right.
doing the category bid off. So it all hinges on you getting as many things right from a certain category and seeing how many you can bid in that category.
Okay, Phil, what is the first category that they'll be bidding on?
The first category is animals beginning with S.
Okay.
Corey, how many do you think you could name?
4.
4, okay.
Can you beat 4, Max?
I was going to say 5.
Whoa, okay.
Oh.
Corey, are you sure you can't do more than 5?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's
then.
going to go down to Max.
Here we go.
Max, you have to name 5 animals beginning with S now.
Bluebird fairy.
S.
A falcon.
What?
No, S.
What? So, okay.
Yes.
Wind back.
We're winding back.
Animals
rewind
beginning
it
with
back.
S.
You can start again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah.
Salamander.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Sea lion.
Yeah.
One
And
more.
Seal.
Yeah.
ding, that
Max
will
got that
do.
round.
Oh,
Well
makes
done.
me think if Gladiator 1 couldn't have been a bit more optimistic
Yeah,
there.
Corey, you got
I
to...
thought you said S.
I'm
Like the
sorry.
fish.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll be
there we
clearer
go.
this time. Okay,
What is
round
category 2?
Round 2. We have
Okay.
things that rhyme with shark. Okay, Max, how many do you reckon you could name?
3.
Corey?
6.
Oh, 6.
Whoa.
That's a big bet.
That's...
Max, could
Rhymes
you...
with shark, yeah?
Yeah, Max, could you do 7?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
Corey, could you do 8?
I can.
Oh, snap.
Max,
It is
Max.
going down right
Max,
now.
can you beat
Okay.
8 or are you going to ask Corey to do it?
Tense.
I'll go for 10.
10?
Are there even 10 words in the English language?
Corey, can you
Okay.
do 11?
Don't say that.
Go for it.
Max?
I'm going to leave it.
Okay. Corey, you've got to name 11
You've just been eBay
things
bidded, man.
that rhyme with shark. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Bark, dark, hark, lark, mark,
Doing well.
Ooh.
park,
Yeah.
oh gosh,
Oh, we got to have an answer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that means Max.
no!
Yeah, you got 2 out of 3. You're our Fan Wars champion. Corey, I'm sorry you're going to have to fade away.
Sorry. You were a
Fade
good
away.
gladiator.
Bye.
I'm
You were very
sorry.
good. You tried very hard.
Awkward.
Max, you are the ultimate category champion. How's it feel?
Incredible.
I'm sure Eminem would be proud of you. Going to dye your hair again?
No.
So would you like to introduce Sing for the Moment on Radio 1?
Okay, yeah. Eminem, Sing for the Moment.
Thanks,
very
Max.
much. Could I just give a shout out to my girlfriend, Charlie?
Yeah, this goes out to Charlie. Here's Eminem.
Cheers.
Sing for the moment for this week's Fan Wars winner, Max.
Congrats, Max.
This is BBC Radio 1.
If only Biffy and Eminem would have an actual battle of some kind at Reading, that'd be quite spectacular.
That'd be intense.
It might happen, who knows? Actually, no, they're going to be at Reading and Leeds at different times, aren't they? Maybe somewhere near Birmingham, there's going to be some crazy bus. Evil glares.
Evil glares are definitely going to go down.
I'm so excited. Yeah, so me, Phil, Hugh and Greg are all going to be at Reading Festival next weekend, and I'm very excited as a teenager. I've been to Reading Festival 6 times. I went 6 years in a row, so this is going to be a very big deal for me.
Yeah, you were one of those people that had like all of the wristbands all the way down your arm.
I kept them all the way down my arm, and I had like an albino strip where for every year I went on holiday, I just got odder and odder looking like some kind of strange snake. But yeah, I'm going to be the professional fangirl, so if you see someone behind a fence hyperventilating, that's probably going to be me.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say. But Phil, you have something very exciting to mention, don't you?
Yeah, we're going to be on The Breakfast Show with Grimmy on Thursday for some very mysterious news. You'll have to listen for exciting news on how you can take part in the Reading Festival.
Yes, how you yourselves can be involved in what me and Phil are doing for Reading and Leeds. So if you want to be part of what we're up to, then make sure you are listening to The Breakfast Show on Thursday.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but it's very exciting, so you should definitely listen.
It is indeed.
But now for someone who isn't at Reading this year, it's Labrinth.
Labrinth, Express Yourself. That video, for those of you that weren't watching on the website, was accompanied by Emily and Freya's adventures in Marwell Zoo. So if you're a fan of animals, then you really did miss out if you weren't on the website, as that featured a baby meerkat falling asleep in the middle of it. So if you're someone that thinks that's the cutest thing that you could ever watch in your entire life.
Any animal falling asleep.
I think so, pretty much.
Oh, the owl it's alive again.
Well,
press its eyes.
I think it's time we speak to the owl.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
What does the owl want, Phil?
He's been quite active tonight. During the last song, he was hooting away, so I've got some tweets to try and cure my cold. I'm a little bit sick. Not too bad, but could be better.
So let's see what people are sending in for hashtag common cold cure.
Yeah, Becky Becker said colds won't exist in the year 3000 because everyone is underwater and sneezing won't be happening anymore.
And everyone will have fit grandchildren.
So busted. I miss you so much. Griselda said drawing cat whiskers on your face will cure instantly what you have. Have we got a pen anywhere? You could draw some cat whiskers on me.
I could try that, yeah.
Okay, and while we're doing that, the owl kind of had made a mistake while printing this one. Beth is a dinosaur said, hang upside down like a monkey. Don't think Radio 1's health and safety regulations will allow me to hang from the rafters. Oh, I'm having some whiskers drawn on me now.
Instant cure?
Just the strange smell of a marker pen.
Is that as good as being cured of the cold? Smelling marker pen?
Maybe, yeah. I'm feeling energized.
Don't do that though, kids.
No. Louise.
Hi.
Can you cure my cold?
Probably not.
Good start, okay.
If you could. Go on.
You said about licking the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
I've heard if you bite your tongue or pinch your tongue, that'll stop you from sneezing as well.
Okay, very, very carefully. Any curing happening?
Do you know my nasal cavity has opened a bit?
Really?
I think Louise is onto the right track.
Wow, but don't try biting your tongue if you've got a cold. We don't condone that, because I think Phil's a biological anomaly.
So, Louise, you're in Edinburgh. Have you been to the Fringe Festival at all?
I have, yeah.
Oh, what did you see?
I saw Daniel Sloth.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Anything else?
No, that was it.
Just that.
So what song would you like to listen to as you reminisce?
Laura Palmer by Bastille.
You can. Why do you want to hear that?
Because it's a really good song.
It is a good song. Do you want to dedicate it to anyone?
To Rachel, because she's the only person I know who actually watches YouTube videos in real life.
Well, this goes out to Rachel. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Laura Palmer by Bastille for Louise. It is 7:52. You're listening to Dan and Phil on Radio 1. Don't go anywhere, as this week's Dan vs. Phil challenge will be happening live on camera on the Radio 1 website at 8 o'clock. But now for Christina, here is Cool by Le Youth.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
This week on the Scott Mills Daily free download, everything that we did on The Breakfast Show, including Chris and his awkward interview with Jennifer Aniston.
But you don't look like a pig or a wig.
Okay.
Or a pig in a wig.
Katy Perry.
Love you, bye.
Me silencing the coffee shop.
Well, that's because I'm in love with your brother.
Plus Amanda Seyfried and Rizzle Kicks doing the speech jammer on Professor Green.
My head spins.
My head. Reckless.
Download it all for free from the Radio 1 website. And next week, Grimmy is back.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Back Monday morning from 6:30.
Le Youth with Cool, and it's now time to talk about this week's
Dan versus Phil.
Okay, so as you guys all know, this whole show is happening live on camera on the Radio 1 website from 7 until 9. And at 8 o'clock, we like to do something very special, which is the Dan versus Phil challenge. This is where we give you guys two options, and then you vote on which challenge you'd like to see us do live on camera. Last week we had a lanyard off where we had to see how many lanyards we could put on, and the forfeit was that I had to keep, what was it, 56 lanyards on for the rest of the show? I felt like I was going to be decapitated at any moment.
Is your neck still aching from that?
I think so, yeah. It was real danger in Dan versus Phil. Would you like to reveal what the options are tonight, Phil?
I'd love to, Dan.
What are they?
The first option is balloon headers. Keeping it strong from last week, we've got to try and keep a balloon in the air for as long as possible with our heads.
Okay, and the other one is?
Interesting when you're slightly delirious from a cold.
Yeah.
The second one is human piñatas. We've got some streamers over there. We're going to have to wrap each other in streamers to look like piñatas. Whoever makes the prettiest
Okay,
wins.
whoever makes the most fabulous piñata wins.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. This week it's going to be a quick poll, though. There is only going to be one song for you to decide. So if you go to the Radio 1 Facebook page right now, a poll will emerge, giving you the options of either Balloon Headers on Human Pinata. And after this next song, whichever one wins, we will be doing live on camera. So if you want the chance to control our fates, go and vote right now.
Speed poll. But now for a favourite of this show, with maybe the best video we've had sent in for it yet.
I would agree.
It's I Write Sins, Not Tragedies, with a video by Jade and Kate, complete with a Harlequins and a wedding. I Write Sins, Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco, with a beautiful video made by Jade and Katy. Never gets old, that song.
It never does.
The show where you're in control. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So the poll has closed. We gave you guys the power to control our fate, and it is either going to be Balloon Headers or Human Pinatas. Phil, would you like to reveal what we are about to do live on camera on the Radio 1 website?
Yeah, it's actually a landslide victory this week.
For?
Human Pinatas.
Okay, so what is about to happen?
Inception. We are about to wrap each other in pinata material.
Yeah.
See who makes the prettiest one, and then we're going to post a picture of us both stood side by side with them, and then there'll be a vote to see who wins.
Okay, well, here we go. If you want to witness this madness happening live, then make sure you go to bbc.co.uk/radio on right now and hit watch. But for the listeners, here is Baby Blue and Kodaline. Here we go, Phil.
Dan versus Phil, round one. versus Phil. Round 2. Dan versus Phil.
So, Phil, how does it feel to be a metaphorical piñata?
It feels very tight.
Okay.
You wrapped it very tight around my tummy.
Was it not flattering? Is it not like a streamer corset to have all that fabric wrapped around your stomach?
And I've got a load of it around my neck as well.
I was doing you a favour, just saying. Okay, now how this is going to work. We had photos taken of us in the prime of our piñata-ness, and there is going to be a picture merged and posted to the Radio 1 Facebook page, and then it is up to you guys to vote on who you consider to be the more fabulous-looking piñata. And then whoever loses, what should we say?
Has to break out of it in a dramatic way.
Or has to keep it on.
For the rest of the show, that makes more sense,
I think so, because we always get given incredibly strange looks by Aled, who's coming in for the surgery later, and I'd like to keep that tradition up. Okay, so there's going to be a picture posted of us and our piñata-ness, which is especially worth a look if you're not watching the show at the moment and you're just listening just to put a face to the chaos that you're hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now in your hands. And here is Pendulum Watercolour. Watercolour, Pendulum. That video there by Jonathan was like an amazing angsty anger adventure. That was actually one, we always ask people that if they've made music videos for things like that AS Media Studies coursework or pretty much any reason you've ever made a music video before for anything in your entire life, send it into the show because then it'll be played just like Jonathan's was. So he emailed the link that he uploaded it to danandphil@bbc.co.uk, and that is all you have to do if you want a video played on our show.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
Hey, Dan.
Hi.
Listen to this.
You're
My
not
nose is
congested.
Clear. No.
Wow.
Maybe
what?
the cure was that we had to wrap each other in piñata fabric.
I don't think that's true, but it might be.
Year 3000, everyone will be covered in streamers.
The cure was streamers and sombreros. Who knew?
And during that, also, the owl was busily tweeting away.
Okay, what did he eject?
Wacky Whiskers said I could cure myself by eating peanuts while scratching a horse's back.
That's very specific, but we can't really try that as we don't have a horse.
Producer Alistair, can we afford a horse?
No.
No.
Okay, so that we're not doing that one, right?
Young Volcano said a magical chocolate sauce medicine extravaganza.
Wow. Okay,
I'm
so
always
they
up
should
for drinking
hide
chocolate
all
sauce.
medicine in chocolate, I think, is the answer to that.
Let's have a chat with Charlotte. Hello.
Hello.
Do you have a cure for my cold?
Yeah, have a snuggle day with a hot drink like either hot chocolate, coffee or tea.
A snuggle day. There should be a national snuggle day.
What, where people just don't go to work and... I think people take those anyway.
Sometime in May, maybe. May's not that interesting.
Is that when you feel that the year needs a holiday?
The awkward time between Christmas and summer.
There is a void, isn't there? Where there's literally... I mean, people underrate autumn because it's basically just holidays and bank holidays up the wazoo for the whole time. Yeah.
So, Charlotte, what's the most exciting thing that's going to happen to you next week?
I'm going to a theme park.
Ooh.
Whoa, cool.
Are you good at roller coasters? Are you scared of them?
No, I love them.
Will you go on anything, even the ones that go upside down 27 times?
Yeah.
Fearless.
That's brave. You can hear it in her voice. She's a brave person.
You can indeed.
Would you jump out of a plane?
Yeah.
I mean, with a parachute on, obviously.
Would you jump out of a plane for a lol?
You are the bravest person, Charlotte. Okay, you can have a song now. You've earned it with your bravery.
I think so.
What do you want to listen to?
Can I have La 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 by Naughty Boy, please?
You can. Enjoy your theme park.
Thank you.
Thanks.
La La La, Naughty Boy and Sam Smith. And it is now time to reveal who...
The winner is...
Do you see how I tried to make it work so that the sentence made sense? Just the little touches are what makes it important. Okay, so if you have no idea what's happening, me and Phil had a Dan versus Phil to see who could make the other person into a better-looking piñata. We posted photos of ourselves to the Radio 1 Facebook page, and you guys have voted on who you thought was the better piñata creator.
Yes.
Okay, so they said that you were the better-looking piñata.
I was. It was covering my face. I look very mysterious.
But that, of course, means that I am the winner because it was a piñata-making competition.
I agree.
Yes!
You deserve to win.
Yes.
However, we've been told that I can't keep this round my neck. It sounds like the radio is on fire.
It
sounds
that's
like
not fair. If there's not a forfeit, then there's no point in the whole thing.
No, so how about I wear the sombrero instead?
I'm outraged, but okay.
Okay, let's de-streamer.
That will do.
Oh, it feels good.
And as Phil de-streamers, I will tell you that Lulu Coleshill requested Hall of Fame by the script on Facebook. So here it is with Lulu. Here we go. Good rustling, though.
Hall of Fame by The Script and will.i.am. The time is 8:23. This is Dan and Phil on Radio 1. The surgery is coming up at 8:30. We've got internet news at 8:45 with the worst zoo ever.
Yes.
But now, thanks to Sammy Duveau, here is the song playing next. Jet, are you going to be my girl?
Oh, yeah. Gonna Be My Girl by Jet. I hear yourself asking, why the heck was that just played on Radio 1? And that's because you're listening to the Dan and Phil show, where the listeners control the music, and someone made a music video to that song and emailed it to us. So if you want to control the music, that is how you can get involved.
BBC Radio 1.
So, I really embarrassed someone and myself the other day.
That doesn't sound like breaking news.
No.
Where's this going?
I was at a restaurant.
Okay.
I needed a wee. Mm-hmm. So I went to the toilet. All was going fine. Had my wee. Went to wash my hands when I barged into another guy at the urinal by accident, and I made him wee on his jeans.
What?
Yeah, I made him...
Why are you sharing this with everybody?
It's just something that males should be aware of. There are men weeing across the wall.
This dubsteppy bed is way too... Okay, this is a way... Okay. This is a sad song. This is much more appropriate. No cool dubstep for you, Phil.
I was so scared that he was going to be really angry.
Was he really angry?
He just went, "Oh, no," in a really northern accent. It gave me memories of my dad when I do something wrong. No, Phil. No.
That's really...
Yeah.
So what? Okay, so the guy said that.
He did.
Did he then make eye contact with you, as in you were the person that caused this to happen?
I just washed my hands as quick as possible and left, so I don't know what became of his evening.
So you didn't acknowledge him in any way?
I didn't even look over my shoulder.
You made him pee on himself and then bailed.
I didn't look over my shoulder to see how much wee was on the jeans.
You fiend!
I just left. So if you're listening...
if you're out there...
There's a Japanese restaurant. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Right. That happened. Okay, well, Hazel wanted to request a song for her boyfriend via email, and it's Wake Me Up by Avicii. So here we go. I'm going to try to repress the
It was
fact.
actually requested by the boyfriend for Hazel.
Well, there we go.
Their beloved boyfriend.
How romantic after that story.
Yeah.
I hope it hasn't ruined it for you. Here's Avicii.
Wake Me Up by Avicii. Hazel, you can say thank you to your boyfriend for that one.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
It's Aled, everybody. Hi. How are you?
I'm very good.
You're rocking the sombrero.
I thought, well, I see, I haven't got any shoes on, so I was short anyway. Now I'm extra short, so I needed extra height, so hence the big hat.
It's helping.
Okay, so how's your life been since we last saw you?
Usual stuff, really. I haven't had these stresses of some people out there.
Yes,
because the A-level's been out this week, so there's been a lot of stress around. I've seen it on my Twitter, and it's the kind of thing we have to talk about in the surgery. So tonight we're going to do an exam surgery special, and obviously next week are GCSEs as well.
Oh gosh,
there are some people who haven't even gone through the stress yet.
I wish I could have rung in. I was so bad at maths. I could grasp everything except maths. I was just terrible, so I failed.
Was it giving you major stress?
So much stress.
Well, it's kind of held you up in your career, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, so
you use maths so much.
Use it all the time.
Wrapped up as a pinata.
No, actually, you've got to tell when songs are going to end, so you've got to work it out.
Yeah, you need to be able to read numbers.
Yeah.
That's a radio
If you see
fact.
me on the website doing this, it's because I'm trying to count to when the song's going to end, going through my fingers.
But I've been there. I mean, I needed an A in my psychology A-level to get into University of Manchester, where I wanted to go, and I got a B, so I ended up retaking and having a gap year. And at the time, that was like the biggest, whoa, my life, my life moment. But it all turned out to be very cool, and it was the right decision to retake it and take a gap year, and my life's worked out. So
if anyone's struggling with these issues, how can you help, Aled?
Well, we are here to help now. The phone lines are ours on the surgery. So if you've had your A-level results or your hires and you're stressing out and you're not happy with what you've got, you can call us. Or if you've got your GCSEs coming out this Thursday and you just don't know what to do and you're stressing out, then call us 03700 100 100 or text us on 81199 and put the word call at the beginning and we'll call you back.
Thank you very much, Aled.
Thanks.
Yes, the phone lines now belong to the surgery, so don't call in for us. They belong to Aled.
Don't do it.
Okay, and now here with a video by Gemma Donnellan, which is very arty and very beautiful for the people watching on the website. Here is Never Let Me Go by Florence and the Machine.
Florence and the Machine with Never Let Me Go. Thank you, Gemma Donnellan, for that beautiful video.
Dan and Phil, they escaped from the internet and climbed into your ears.
Hello, Alicias.
Hello.
We've got 2 Alicias. Are you clones?
Yeah.
I thought you might be clones. So if you caused someone to wee on their own jeans by accident, how would you resolve the situation?
I would probably run away crying.
Yeah.
Run away crying. Good advice.
I feel you on that one. It was very traumatic. Would you like to hear any songs on Radio 1 tonight? Do you have one to request?
Could we listen to the next episode by Dr. J, please?
Yes, you can. It's here now. Do you want to dedicate it to anyone?
Can I dedicate it to our parents for driving me around London this weekend, please?
I couldn't hear their names.
Parents for
This
driving.
goes out to your parents. The next episode, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
And we are now joined by a very, very special guest. Hey, Jamal.
Hello, what's going on?
So fans of YouTube may know Jamal Edwards.
Fans of music.
And fans of music. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
So you're going to be joining Alid on the surgery tonight to talk about exam results.
Yes, I'm trying to kind of give inspiration to a lot of the young people out there that are getting their exams and the ones that are coming up for their GCSEs as well.
Because you're a pretty good example of how your life can go very, very well if it doesn't go well at school.
Yeah, and it's not the end of the world if you don't get what you wanted.
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
So you had problems with exams and then...
Yeah, I didn't get the best grades, but I went through a certain part in my life where I was like, oh, everything's going to fail, and then I kind of kept on going.
Brilliant. Well, you're going to be on the surgery with Alid later, so if you want to talk to Alid or Jamal, you can call 03700 100 100 or text 81199.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
okay,
cheers.
we'll see you later. I love a bit of awkward silence. Have a good time. I'm sure you'll give good advice to all the people. You're pretty much the best example that could possibly be given. Okay, and now we have a video here by Giraffes and Music to How to Beat a Heartbreaker by Marina and the Diamonds. Here we go. Heart attack Demi Lovato for Lottie, our special internet news correspondent who is with us through the power of FaceTime. You know what song that is. It is Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, requested by Caitlin and Chloe, who texted us. Make sure you're in tune with Reading as they are headliners. Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
BBC Radio 1.
So, Phil, you kind of stopped talking about your illness. Has something miraculous happened?
I think it's actually clearing up. Like, maybe the radio show has.
So what do you think is the cure? Drawing whiskers on your face and being dressed by a piñata, and then talking to Jamal Edwards and lots of people on the phone.
Yeah,
that's
combination of
all you have to do in the year 3000, and the cure is colded.
Although the Owl has released some final suggestions.
Okay, what do people think might be the answer? Are you tearing from the beak? Okay,
I tore from the beak. The cure is to listen to Michael Bublé while drinking milk on a unicycle.
That's completely possible, though. I bet no one's tried that yet.
Fangirl said, wear a celebrity face mask and dance. Well, if you're on the Radio 1 website, you would have seen me doing that as Nicki Minaj in the last link.
Maybe that was it. Who knows?
And finally, My Life is a Parody said, a hug from your favourite YouTuber is the only way.
Aww.
It's a shame Jack Scaff isn't here, isn't it? Sorry, Dan.
Thanks, Phil. Okay, well, thank you to everybody who has been involved in the show. Thank you for everybody sending in your tweets and your texts and your calls, and for all the people that sent in music videos. Remember, Reading and Leeds special next weekend. So if you have ever made a music video to a rock song, or anyone that's ever been on a Reading lineup, make sure you email a link to the video to danandphil@bbc.co.uk and you could be in our Reading special.
It's going to be spectacular.
And remember, breakfast show on Thursday to find out the secret way that you could be involved in what we're up to at Reading and Leeds.
Be there.
And now, before Jamal Edwards and Aled talk about exam results in the surgery, here is Spaceman by The Killers with a video by Elise Cummings. See you next week, everybody!